So I'm going to start off today with Rank My Agent live training. The session will be 45 minutes in length. If you have any questions throughout this presentation, please feel free to use the chat box and we'll certainly answer those questions at the end of the presentation. So a little bit about myself. I'm Reeti, and I founded Rank My Agent way back in now 2014. And the need was that there was a lot of noise in our industry. There was a lot of slander. And I really felt that everything was going online, but there was no way for the public to find a good agent to work with based on what they were reading online with all of this noise. I come from a technology background, having worked in emerging technologies at the University of Toronto, and then also being licensed as an agent as well. So, coming from within the industry, I really did understand, we need to do better. We need to really see what's happening out there. And there are thousands of professional agents out there, but we're all getting labeled the same way. So we need to do something better about this. So that's how my team and myself started building Rank My Agent. So currently I do reside in Washington, D.C. for a work project for my husband, but I'm based out of Canada normally. So we're back in the summers. Tariana, so she's our wonderful account manager. You may have received some emails from her throughout our system. Tariana, do you want to speak more about yourself?
Yeah. So yeah, I've been here in Canada for 2 years now. I'm from Brazil. I am a mom of one lovely little girl. I have been with Reeti for a year now, and I've recognized some of your names here. I've been talking to you for a while, and I hope we have a wonderful webinar today.
Thanks so much, Tariana. If you do hear a little puppy, my apologies. I have this little puppy here who trying to mommy at the same time, so you may hear him in and off. There he is, a little bit blurred, but I'll show you him at the end of the presentation. So today's presentation is, I'm so sorry, let me just hold this guy. Okay. Why online reviews are important for your business, setting up Google alerts so that you're always in the know, benefits of collecting online reviews. We'll talk about Rank My Agent and its benefits. We'll give you a live demo where I will log in as an agent and walk you through the key processes. We'll talk about Rank My Agent for teams and offices. I'll show you how to do the Realtor Ca integration. So if you haven't done that, you can do that at the end of the webinar if you would like. And then show you how you can optimize your RMA account so that you can really stand out on those Google searches. I want to leave you with some real life examples of what agents across our network are doing. So proud to tell you that we are getting to about 10,000 agents across the country, over 50,000 reviews now. So it's really been growing and could not be doing this without your support. So why are online reviews so important today? I mean, when you look at solid stats, 9 out of 10 people will Google you before they decide to pick up the phone. And they want to Google what they have heard about you. So if they've seen those sold signs about you in a neighborhood, they're still going to go online onto Google and will try to, reinforce, basically take what they have seen and try to get that approved using the social proof of reviews. When we look at what the public is looking for in a real estate agent, they of course want someone who is honest, someone who has knowledge of the purchase process, and someone who is responsive. Year after year, we look at these reports, we look at the generational trend reports from NAR, and this has not changed. Like, this is what I guess any person would want when they're dealing with any type of professional. And that's how actually Rank My Agent was built. It looked at what people wanted, what the public is looking for, and that's how we designed the platform itself. So at this time, I want to talk to you about setting up Google Alerts. Google Alerts basically will notify you anytime anything is said about you online. The way you want to do this is log into your Google account. Once you're logged in, go to Google/alerts. So let me just actually share my browser here. I have gone to google.ca/alerts here, and I'm logged into my Google account. So all you have to do is type the words that are important for you, that people identify you with, and then you could create an alert. So if I just created an alert on my name here, so anytime anyone says anything about me, I would get an email to be notified. I encourage you to do that today. It's quite straightforward, and you can even decide how you want to get this sent. If you want to get it sent once a day or right away. So yeah, do that for yourself. Okay, so that's the Google Alerts bit. Why and what are the benefits of collecting reviews? Reviews certainly are like a puzzle, but connecting the online and offline information together. So imagine if I am looking to buy in a neighborhood and I see many of your sold signs. So I know that you are really active in this neighborhood. However, research tells us that I'd want to jump online, I'd want to go on Google and research you. So that offline piece of seeing your signboards to the online of those reviews help basically build that trust and reinforces to me that I want to work with you. So, that's the reason of, collecting these reviews, the benefits. Certainly they amplify your reach. So one review can be sitting on many other platforms and sites such as your website, Realtor.ca, to your social medias sites as well. So, they help you amplify who you are. Um, they highlight your brand stories. I mean, by the time some of these reviews are written by your clients who, recognize the hard work you've put into the whole transaction, like these reviews are so, so powerful and they're so rich of information that, these are the best brand stories. No marketing dollars could compete with this. So certainly, these stories resonate very well with someone looking. You can also share your team and office success with these reviews. I'll get more into that because we do help you aggregate all your reviews together if you're an office or if you're a team, and then you can share that on your own sites and everywhere else. Certainly, gaining insights out of reviews is powerful. For example, when you get these these surveys back, you can tell with the review, like where you need to hone your business. And having that knowledge can help you improve as an agent. And that's only, that's best for the industry. So certainly that knowledge is powerful. People tell me this over and over again that RankMyAgent is not just like a client, not a lead generation source, but it's a client generation source because by the time these reviews are read, I can see Phil agreeing to that. By the time these are read, people do want to work with you. I want to give you some examples of how agents are using reviews on social media. So I did a quick search with the hashtag RankMyAgent on Instagram, and you can see the various ways where they have repurposed the reviews, they've taken badges, and basically, helping to build more trust about what they do. I really love the fact that they have the sold signs, and for example, here in the middle on this Facebook ad running, you've got the Hammer team, and you've got this happy, sellers, and then you have a testimonial, then you have the third party badge there with RankMyAgent and the office details. I think this is really well done. This is a great idea for anyone if they're looking on how to market those reviews. I like what Jackie's done as well because, she's saying, hey, like here's my review, here's the home I sold, so I know the type of product you're selling, and then, encourages people to go on to platforms to see, to read more about her. As I had mentioned, reviews can also be shared on Realtor.ca. So they do show up on your Realtor.ca profile. As you can see, Christine's profile here with her reviews. Now, it's also available on the app. So you can see these client reviews on the Realtor.ca profile and also on the active listings. Can you imagine, like, you have a listing and you have that printout, the MLS listing, and you have, next to your name, you have stars, you have something showing that, hey, like, there are many people that have said good things about me. So encourage you to do this integration if you haven't already. Reviews are also SEO optimized so that when you are looking for an agent in a neighborhood. So this was actually out in the more Nova Scotia side. I did a quick search, best real estate agents in New Glasgow, and there you go. Rank My Agent is right there. And why is Rank My Agent right there on page one? It's because Google gives reviews a lot of love. We have a volume of reviews on the platform across the country. So that's how organically, Google has been recognizing this as a preferred platform for finding good agents to work with. So during 2020, we did a few case studies. We wanted to touch base with a couple of agents within the network just to see how they've been doing. And I have agents across the country here. So John is based out of the Vaughan side, and so he has had 40 business leads since he joined Rank My Agent. And here are his gross commissions that he can take back and say came from using the platform, from the reviews that he had. We've got Terry here from the Vancouver Kelowna side, 27 leads. Sorry, just go back there. 27 leads and 92,000 or so in commissions. We've got Scarlett as well. Scarlett, 10 business leads a month, 15 leads have converted into deals in 2020 alone. Andrew from the Toronto side, Remax Hallmark at 6 property sales and 165K in commissions. So you can see that the time you invested in collecting those reviews is well spent. I mean, these clients that are writing these stories, like, it's so rich in content that people do want to work with these agents. So what is Rank My Agent? Rank My Agent is the Canadian leading platform that helps professionals such as yourselves connect to the public. We do that based on verifiable reviews, and this helps you build more business and build your online reputation. All reviews on Rank My Agent are based on firm closed transactions. And we do have open access to APIs so that if you're an office, we can help you share. If you're a franchise, we can help you basically take all the reviews from Rank My Agent and get them put onto your franchise site as well. And also this happens for your own sites as well. So yeah, so top level RMA at a glance. Build your online profile, ramp up your SEO, get your whole team, office involved, try to build that repetition so that you all can be recognized together. You can sync up to Google reviews as well. We'll talk more about that. Share those ratings on Realtor.ca, and yeah, we are proud to be Canadian. So, a common question that comes up is Google reviews, like, why do I need Rank My Agent? Everything's on Google. So I just wanted to take a minute and share with you what the differences are between us and Google. So Rank My Agent is real estate focused. Google is everything and anything for anyone. So that means that anyone could write a review for you. Be it a competitor, be it your neighbor, and they could write a review about anything. Whereas this is based on the actual sales cycle, the firm closed transaction. So the person writing a review here has been through all those motions with you, and so that's how we're different than Google. We also help you aggregate those reviews using different options for teams and offices, and we have an API that you won't have that possibility with Google. Also, you do get to see these reviews before they go live. Whereas Google reviews kind of come in as a surprise. So these ones you do get to see. We have an early resolution period. So we do follow our review guidelines, but if something ever does happen that is following those guidelines, there's a resolution period where we try to mend that issue. We allow geofarming of reviews way down to the neighborhood level. So you have city, and then you have neighborhoods. So you are available on those searches. We actually encourage you to repost your reviews from Rank My Agent to Google and LinkedIn. So we have that capacity now. And then we give you shareable graphics as well that you can share everywhere. We'll show you on that demo more about that. And yep, and we're available on the phone. We're available by chat. So yeah. So I'm going to actually get into the demo where we'll show you some of the key features of building your profile, requesting reviews. Here's an example of instant notifications that you receive as soon as a review comes in for you. We do have options for brokerages and also for teams where a team or a brokerage could request reviews on behalf of their agents, or the team manager could help support that need. So that's also available. So let's actually at this point do a live demo. I'm going to log in as my test agent. Now, for you to log on to Rank My Agent, all you need to do is go to rankmyagent.com/login. So I'm just going to minimize this or move my slide to the other side and move this little puppy to his chair. All right. So I'm logged in as Lori Hughes, and first thing first is I want to set up my profile. So let's head over to My Account, Edit Profile. This is where I will be adding all the important information about myself that would help me build my profile. So basic details would be done for you when the account is provisioned, but you'd want to add in your position, your years in business, your license number, your bio, designations that you have. We do have an exhaustive list here, but if we have missed anything, feel free to let us know and we can certainly get that added in. To add more than one, you hit the command, hold the command down on a Mac, and then you can just select. I believe it is probably going to be Control and Shift on Windows. Languages, social media handles. You can even add videos, so you can add some videos. A great suggestion is adding some video testimonials if you have that. And then brokerage details. And then here on the other side, I have specializations. To select specializations, just click the plus sign and pick an option from here. Services, say if your focus is more on seniors, you'd want to definitely indicate that. Or say if you focus on first-time buyers, you'd want to show that there. Now, one of the really important parts in this whole page is the geofarming ability, because that really gives you power as when someone is searching on Google for that certain neighborhood, that certain city, you need to be properly listed. So what you want to do is pick your province. So I'm going to pick, for example, if I pick Ontario here, I'm going to pick Toronto, and then you can even go deeper down on this and pick a neighborhood. In the premium package, you are allowed up to 10 different locations. So I'm going to start in Ontario, then Toronto again, then I can go ahead and pick a new one. So you can continue like this by hitting the plus sign. You'll know that it's added when it comes up in blue like this. If you need to remove anything, just click on the X and that would remove that neighborhood. Another new feature we added was adding awards because we certainly do want you to share your awards that you have received over the years. So all you have to do is find the photograph of the award, write a description, and then click save. So now, your profile is all ready to go. Make sure you click that update profile button there. You'll get this notification profile has been updated. So everything does get saved. Next step is to request that review. Click on this yellow button here to request review. So just about, I want to say, few days ago, we basically took your feedback and we improved this whole request review feature. So now all you have to do to send the request is put in the email address of your client. If that client is not in the contact list, you will get a result like this. You'll with no results for Smithy G. And just put an email address. So what you can do is add this person to your contact. So you have an option to add the person in. So I'm just going to add this person in, or I can choose not to add them into my contacts, so they won't be part of my contact list. The reason you want to add them into the contact list is that if you have to reach out to them the next time, for example, for a reminder, it's going to make it much easier for you. Also, if you do add them into your contact list, their first name, last name, email will be pre-populated for you on the survey so that they don't have to do that work. It's going to make it easier for them to complete the survey. Now, we've also added different types of templates. I'll talk more about that, but the default template is here. And then, yeah, basically it's the very same process where you can send a copy to yourself. You can, if you've made any changes to the template, you can save this as a new template and then send the request. You'll get a green notification such as what you just saw, that it was just sent. Next step is you're probably wondering, did my client actually get that review request? Have they looked at it? So you would head over to My Account, Review Stats. And this is where you can actually see what's happening with the review request that you sent. You can also see the email that was sent out. As you can see, this email is branded with your details, and here's the email that's sent out. You can also see if the survey got started, if the survey was completed, so that when you look back at the review stats, you can see that my survey was never completed here. So this means that I need to send them a reminder. This means that something needs to be done. They need a nudge. So one thing I recommend in that case is send a quick text to them to say, hey, by the way, did you get my review request? Could you do this for me? Sometimes clients do need that nudge. Our team will be working on something more this quarter where it would be like resend request. So that would help you with one click. You can resend as a reminder. So the team's actually, the tech team's working on that over the next month. Okay, so now, you've learned how to request that review. You've learned how review stats works. Let's talk about these review templates. I'm gonna actually go back into my deck. So review templates have been created for you to add templates that are ready to go for all types of scenarios, from buying to selling, because we realize that there are many different scenarios and we need to make it easier for you guys to send out these requests. At the end of this presentation, we will be sending you the ultimate bundle of review templates. And basically, this is a PDF that has all these templates ready for you. So as you firm up a deal, many years after the deal is closed, if you helped recently sell, buy, or rent, or say if even the review was written on another platform and you want to get it transferred to RankMyAgent. So let me just actually show you what this looks like. So basically, they're scripts. They're scripts that you could use. Feel free to revise them. So for example, if I like this script, what I want to do is just copy it. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go back into RankMyAgent. So here I am in my account review templates. I'm going to create new. We'll just call this many years after closing. So I'm trying to re-engage with the clients that I'm not in touch with anymore. So I've copied it over. You may have to make small changes. What I suggest is when you copy over the script, maybe open it in a notepad so that, or a text editor, so that the spacing is fine. Just make sure that there's one link here. Don't make any changes to this link. Otherwise, the survey will not work. So keep this link intact. And then once this is all ready, click the create button. So here's my many years after closing. And I can, that new template comes right to the top and I can just select that one. So this is ready to go for the next time. So I want to show you the survey if you have not seen that Rank My Agent survey yet. So let me just actually show you what it looks like. So here's the survey that your client fills out. Normally, when you send the request, it comes in a way where, let me just actually show you. So here's Simon Hunt's profile. If I click write a review, you'll see that your request goes like it'll have your picture, it'll have your details. So you would definitely want to send the survey personalized this way so that it's easier versus your client having to search you on Rank My Agent. Now, what we do here is that there is an option here, 5-star quick rate, in case if it's all 5 out of 5. Otherwise, these are the factors and they would have to slide this way. So I suggest just letting your agent clients know that there is this quick star if that's required, and neighborhood knowledge, experience, professionalism, negotiation skills, property knowledge, communication skills, and contact expectations are the areas that we ask for ratings. Once we have that, we ask for that testimonial from them that they would provide here. Try to also gauge if there were any, factors beyond your control, be it the banks that were involved, be it something else. So, that's if they do check mark any of this, it's good to know that this did exist, and some things do happen that are way out of our control. If they got value from the transaction, and if they would use you again. This is a really important question. Like, would they use you again? I mean, if they would use you again, they would be an advocate of you. And, these are the type of people that will bring you more referrals. So very important metrics. Then some transaction details of when the agent helped you. And then we have property address details. This information with the property address is never shared online on Rank My Agent. It's held confidential. And in terms of like names, sometimes we have agents tell us that my client does not want to share their real name. That's fine. They can, put an alias here. So feel free to, in the first name, last name, change that. When you complete a survey, this component of this, when you complete a request, this component will be pre-filled for your client. So they won't have to do this extra step. But if they need to change anything, certainly they can go ahead. Yeah, so that is the survey. As soon as they submit this, you get a notification letting you know that it's submitted. They do have to verify their email address. So once they submit it, they will get an email saying, can you please verify you wrote this? Because, we want to make sure it's a real email address, a real person that wrote it, and it's not just anyone. So for that reason, we have that extra layer. So we've talked about review submissions, tracking reviews. Let's talk more about search filters. Just this summer, we had basically overhauled the Rank My Agent, and we decided that we are going to build a better search engine and something that's really going to help us scale up based on the feedback that we were getting, based on what you would like. And what we did was create some different ways for the public to search you. For example, help services, did you buy and sell, rent, the type of professional, so team, individual, brokerage. So that was one thing that we added. And then another factor we added into the search was trending. Trending basically looks at agents over the last 90 days to see where are the surveys actually being returned from. Because one factor is, you're telling us you geofarm these areas in your profile, but what are the surveys telling us based on those addresses? So we took into consideration of what they were actually saying in those surveys and added that to the algorithm. We didn't have that previously, so that was something that was added. Then top reviewed, trending is 90 days. So it looks at the past 90 days of survey returns. And then top reviewed locally looks at locally overall through time who has been a local agent in that area. And then top reviewed is pretty much the same as it always was, where highest ranked and highest reviewed. So what can you do if you have many reviews, but you have not added in those geofarming areas? I want to actually show you that by logging into my test account here with Lori Hughes. So I'm going to log in for a second. Now, if you head over to my account reviews, every single review has this little pointy location handle, and you can add locations. And this is how you're going to help your review show up in those local searches. So, coming down from country, province, city, to even neighborhood, and then click save. If your reviews don't have this yet, you'll see add location, and you'd want to definitely update that. So here's where all those live reviews are, by the way, and then you have pending reviews that are here. Pending reviews could be reviews that still need to be moderated. We try really hard within 24 hours to get back to you on reviews that meet this, that are in this area, but sometimes things do get extended. And if you ever see that a review is hanging and you're wondering why is it not live, send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com and our team will jump on it. Awaiting moderation, a couple of reasons why it's awaiting moderation. It could be something that you have told us that you don't confirm, and something is not right here, so that's why it's awaiting moderation, and we will follow up with you. Or, the property address is missing, something isn't right, and we need to, you need to get back to us, or we need to reach out. So one party, either you will reach out or we will reach out to get that so that we can move it to the live side. Okay, so now we've talked about the basic functionality of RankMyAgent. I think we should now get more into how you can amplify what you have, and let's talk about this Realtor.ca integration. So this is the integration that would allow your active listings to have those reviews displaying. I'm going to log in as into my board here for a second, just to show you how you can do this. So first of all, head over to, actually it would be member.realtor.ca. So once you're here, you'll be taken to Realtor link, and then you would click sign in. Once you sign in, there's the My Profile area. Click on Update My Profile. Now, what you want to do is on another tab, go to RankMyAgent, be logged in, grab this unique ID. It's going to be on the left-hand side right under your photograph. Grab this and come down to RankMyAgent right here, and you can paste that ID. All you have to do is then link to my Realtor.ca profile, and within 45 minutes, that integration will be done. You don't have to wait for your first review to do this. You can do this today so that you're all set once for that integration. And anytime you get a new review that's live on RankMyAgent, it will go on to Realtor.ca. Okay, so let's talk about our Twitter integration and our Google integration. We have a built-in Google integration that basically allows the last 5 reviews from Google to display automatically on your RankMyAgent profile. So I'm going to search for this agent and show you how it looks like. So here's Ben Sweet, and here's his profile, and right in the bottom here, you'll see Google reviews powered by Google. These automatically update, and it's another way for the public to find out more about yourself other than RankMyAgent. So this is part of the premium package, but I definitely did want to show you that this does exist. And once a client clicks onto here, they can actually read all those reviews that you may have collected on Google. These reviews sit in their own areas. They are not his RankMyAgent reviews. So Ben does have quite a few RankMyAgent reviews, but yeah, these ones, the Google reviews have their own positioning. Twitter integration. Now, if you are using Twitter for your business, you can certainly do this integration. It is located in your edit profile. I'm gonna just log in and show you an edit profile right right here, connect to Twitter. All you need to do is follow the steps. So connect to a Twitter, and then you would log in and authorize the RankMyAgent app. And what this means is that anytime you receive a 4+ review, so that's like a positive review, automatically on Twitter, you'll have basically a badge or your photograph coming up with that review with a direct link to the review. I love the fact that they're hashtagged with the location, with some key hashtags for your city, so that there's some more broad awareness that other people could have. Our Google integration. So we launched this Google integration just, I want to say, almost a year ago. And basically with this integration, we want to encourage your clients to write the review that they wrote on RankMyAgent to Google. Because we know that this is a real pain point for agents. Like, how do you collect reviews in so many different networks? And so we basically have encouraged the client. So once the review goes live, if it goes live on RankMyAgent, we know that this is a legit review. We know this is a firm closed transaction. So then we send the client one email saying, can you please do an extra favor for your client, for your agent, and share this review on Google. So we provide them that review within that email, and then they go ahead and with one click, they can paste that review. So yeah, this is a really good integration. I hope that you guys make use of this. The same integration exists for LinkedIn. LinkedIn for certain agents has really started to grow as more and more of your clients maybe would be using LinkedIn. And what you would want to do is get this set up. I'm going to show you how to do it. Very similar process where once a review goes live on LinkedIn or Google, your client will get an email encouraging them. So let's just log into RankMyAgent again. So I'm already logged in. I'm going to go to my account, edit profile. So the section here is amplify your reviews, Google reviews powered by Google. Here is the FAQ that you can follow. There's even a nice video if you wanted to understand how to do this. Basically, you log into your Google My Business page and you grab your code for your review form, and then you paste it in. And anytime that review goes live, your client would get an email saying, "Hey, could you please post this?" And then they can just paste in that review for you. Adding photos to reviews. So I'm going to pass it to Tariana now to share how you can do this and why you should do this. And what I will do is open this up on Firefox, open up RankMyAgent, because the download capacity is available on beta right now on Firefox. So yeah, Tariana, do you want to share with everyone how you can add these photographs and why you should add photographs to your reviews?
Hi. So yeah, I'm going to talk about how you can add photos or graphics to your reviews, which is a great way of adding credibility and aesthetics to your profile. We want RMA reviews to help realtors look good out there, to give your future clients an opportunity to literally see your work, maybe even the customer experience they could have with you. So let's go through the process so you know how to do it. It's easy. You should click on my account, and then and then reviews. After you get to the reviews page, you need to scroll down on the page and hover over to the 3 dots on the review you want to add the picture. Then you will select you can add the photo by selecting Manage Photo. Then you can choose the picture and upload it. Click Save to finish up. You can use a JPEG or a PNG file in case you want to add some art to it, or maybe a soul time. Yeah, and that's a great way of engaging with clients, as the review looks better on your profile. It shows, well, an image is worth 1,000 words, right? So why not add another layer to your reviews and make them more attractive and engaging to future buyers and sellers? So here, yeah, really showing an example. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect, Tariana. Yeah. So, what I like about this as well, on top of, adding them onto your profile, when you go to listing presentations and you want to get like an up-to-date proof of what you've done based on reviews, you want to show those reviews on listing presentations, all you have to do is click on the three dots and you can download the graphic with that picture intact with everything. And here's what it looks like. So, this can be shared on social media. This can be shared, on your listing presentations that you have to probably create in quite a rush actually when someone, wants to meet with you. So I highly encourage you to, take advantage of that. Now, downloading the graphic, what you want to do is make sure you are on Firefox. The download graphic with the photograph is currently only available using Firefox, but hope to have a resolution on that soon. Yeah. So, Tariana, do you want to talk to them more about how do you respond to reviews and why you need to respond to your reviews?
Yes, of course. So we know that after a transaction, it's crucial to leave an impact on your clients. And that's why we think responding to a review, it's a great opportunity to engage with them and show potential clients you follow all the way with who you work with. So you should go to my account, that really is already there, but go to my account, reviews, scroll down, and then go to the review you want to respond, click on the three dots, and then select review and fill out the response, thanking your client and showing off your professionalism for those reviews is critical. Once you've done it, you just have to click on save and it will be public. You can make adjustments if you like. You just have to follow the same process and save it again. Your client will receive a notification once you respond to them, and your response will be always there on your public profile, so future buyers and sellers know how the customer experience is with you.
Yeah, I think communication is so important in our industry,
Yes.
and this just kind of closes that loop. So certainly encourage you to go in and respond back to everyone that's taken the time. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Tariana. Thank you for sharing those two new features that we've added. We talked about responding, the shareable graphics. So now, I'm just actually looking at the time as well. So I'm going to talk about our examples of what you could be doing, maybe just another 5 more minutes, and then we'll open up to questions. So here are some examples. This agent, Dave, has done a great job in his listing presentation where he repurposed the RankMyAgent reviews, and then he's encouraging his clients to go online and to learn more about himself. I think this is a great way to build that trust. I love his website, how he's taken it out there and saying, why don't you hear what others are saying? Check out my YouTube videos, check out my RankMyAgent reviews, see what others are saying, and we'll take it from there. I really love that. It's no pressure, and it just basically speaks the truth of how it is. Here's some good examples of social media sharing. So we've got teams based from the Ontario side, and then we have from Ottawa here, Greg and Steve. some more examples here of what you could be doing. This is the Facebook. Now, if you are from Remax, I'm not sure if you are aware, but these reviews can also be shared on remax.ca. If you're interested in that, send us a note at support@rankmyagent.com. Definitely want to say that we are open to working with all groups, all brands, and would love to have share that API with everyone. So if you are that group looking to get your reviews on your franchise websites, reach out to us and we'll make that available. So we do have the Facebook boosted post as well. I love this idea where this team decided to basically share the reviews that they have on Rank My Agent on to maybe where they just sold at, so the postal code, and they did a Facebook boosted post around that, encouraging their clients to, potential clients to go online. You can also share success as an office. You can see Remax River City here sharing their success. This was a while back, so they have quite a bit more on Instagram. If you're new to reviews and you are just feeling overwhelmed about how are you going to go from 0 reviews to a significant amount of reviews by the end of this year, what I suggest is running a contest. And you would send out something in your newsletter, just letting your clients know that you're collecting reviews. And if they can, add a review for you, you can enter them into a draw, be it an Amazon gift card, be it like a home show or some opportunity that people would be interested in. I think this is a great way to get that feedback and have a little fun with it as well. We've seen agents that have taken their online presence offline, and this is an example of signboards. You can see here how Simon has shared that because he wants potential clients to also go online, like any people walking in the area to check him out and see firsthand what's been said. Reviews certainly are so good for SEO. We talked about a lot about that. You're going to see over time when you build up more reviews, reviews from the web will start to show for you. So here's something on the right-hand side. This happens organically, so we don't have control over this, but we can try to help you with that. So yeah, this is examples of running ads. So as soon as you type this agent, because he wants people to. So Brian here has his son actually had a surprise for him on his birthday, and he had this huge billboard created for him outside of on the way to Banff. I was driving and I had seen it, so I reached out to him. So he did a little dance here, but yeah. So this is what you can do with reviews, and I think this is like the best advertising ever, better than anything else. So want to leave you with some steps to win with reviews in 2021 and beyond. Set up your Rank My Agent account if you haven't done that yet. Make sure your profile is completely ready to go. Then start requesting those reviews. Do those integrations, Realtor.ca, your own website, the Remax one if you need to do, if you are part of that brand, integrate into the CRM systems, and then for each and every review request, for each and every sale, request that review. Don't just leave it there, request it, and you are going to see power to that. You're going to see a lot of trust, and I really think that everyone should be doing this. So I'm going to open up to questions at this point.
We do have some questions already in our chat
box.
Yeah. So I think from Renata on, I haven't answered them yet. So Renata is asking if they can use reviews from Facebook and Google. What if a client changed email address or someone is hard to reach out? If it's usable. We do have to verify with them, Renata, to import a review to Rank My Agent. Unfortunately, we can't just copy and paste using their names, but I can send you later if you'd like our testimonial template sheet explaining all the process we do to import testimonials.
We just have to make sure that the testimonial coming is actually written by that client, and we have permission to post it on RankMyAgent. So, we certainly do need that permission before we just, help you with that factor. But yeah, send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com if you need any help. I see a question here from Nelson. There's a designated area that's missing. If that's the case, please send us an email again and we'll certainly get that area added. Yeah, so Alina has a great question here about how many transactions or listings does one agent have to claim that they are an agent in town? So that's a really good question. So the way that you are showing on Rank My Agent is based on reviews. It's not based on the listings because it's not the listings, it's more like the reviews that are written. So if an agent really is a very top agent, but has not had the reviews, we would not be able to just create a profile for them. We would not be able to just say, well, they have more listings. So I think that work needs to be done in order to collect those reviews and support that, they are, a great agent to the public.
I have also explained to her that if you list a city there, you have to have closed at least 5 transactions in the past 12 months, that we do audit time to time agents. And if you feel, any of you feel that there is an agent listed in your city that they are not really working there, you can always send us an email and we will audit and let you know.
Yeah, we do take that very seriously because, I think we are all gatekeepers to this platform. We need all of you to also keep your eyes on your cities, on your neighborhoods to make sure, is this actually what you think it is? Has someone maybe added geofarming areas that possibly are not? Are they trying to? Because, once we audit, we can also, update that accordingly. So definitely, this is your platform to, help us with that. Here's a great comment from Phil. If you get a bad review from a stranger, it can take a year to get it removed with Google. Yeah, no, certainly, that's true. That's true.
Okay, we do have a question from Joseph here. What happens if the client failed to confirm the review? So what happens is you will not get the confirmation email, but you can check in your review stats. If you feel you sent them the review request and they filled it out, you can always send us an email and we will push it live for you. We try to keep up, but we do get a lot of reviews, and sometimes it takes a while for the review to go live. But if you send us an email, it will go live at the same day. We will push it live and check it with you.
So I think one important factor here, the learning, is always communicate to the client that there will be one email that they get that they need to confirm. We need to confirm this to make sure they're real. It's just a click of a button, and then that would help us validate. So it won't be just hung there, and then you'll wonder what happened to that review.
Okay, we also had Lynn asking if she can have Rank My Agent reviews go onto Google Business page, which is you kind of explained, but if you want to go over again the Google Knowledge Graph so they know how it works.
So what I want to show everyone is where those FAQs are around that. Now, what you do want to do is head over to My Account, Edit Profile. And right in this section, there's Amplify Your Reviews. Here is that FAQ, Learn More. And by the way, this FAQ, this whole area is in the bottom of Rank My Agent FAQ. So then if you were looking for something and you wanted to know, you would have videos, you would just search for what you need. So the Google one, once again, is where first you would log into your own Google account. And once you're there, you're going to see that there is this thing called Get More Reviews. If you search for that on the left-hand side, Get More Reviews, there's going to be Share Review Form. You click on this button, you're going to get like a little pop-up with what your URL is. Copy that URL, head over to your My Profile and just paste it in here. In terms of the LinkedIn one, just follow these steps. You need to follow this format in this FAQ where you would put in your LinkedIn profile name. And this is the format, and you would paste it in, and then you're good to go. If you want us to test it out for you once you do this, send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com. So we'll check for you to make sure if, it's been done right.
And also, if you need help going through the process, we can also schedule a Zoom call, a one-to-one Zoom call, where we can go with you through the process to make sure it's done right. Okay, we also have, but I'm not sure I know what you're talking about, Phil, so maybe if you can unmute. You asked how do we connect it to auto update? So maybe.
Oh, yeah, basically that was just what you were just explaining there.
Okay.
Thank you. I put it in there, but I don't see any Rank My Agent reviews. So we'll have to figure that one out. But I've got to tell you, this is it's an awesome tool. And I use this as part of my instant script with every person. Have you seen my ranked in reviews? I mean, they're only from clients. My mom thinks I'm a great guy, but she's not allowed to leave me a review there. So look through those, and here's my promise to you. I'm going to do such an outstanding job for you that you're going to be happy to give me another 5-star review when this process is over. So I'm really looking, does that sound great? Can I get that promise for you? And people always say yes, because it's tougher. It's a lot tougher going back at people and asking for the reviews. You really got to have a conversation. And I don't have near what I want. I'm still, well, the only reason I'm ranked number 2 in Vancouver is because I told a team in my office that are on one account, and there's 5 of them, so they passed me. But I get calls monthly and sometimes weekly. Oh, hi, we want to talk to you about selling our home. Oh, that's great, thanks. And let's talk about the process and the forms and everything else. I said, have you read any of my reviews? Yeah, that's why we're calling.
Oh,
that's a regular, normal conversation. So, but like I said, I'm really not happy with everyone knowing how good this is. Or you people knowing, because you might charge me more. Like that.
Phil, thank you so much. Really do support, really appreciate your support over the years. Thank you. Thank you for sharing as well.
Yeah, it's been it's literally been the best money I've invested in my real estate business. So I got to jump, awesome. I got to run, but thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Perfect. So you know what? I think that we'll have to come to a hard stop here. If for some reason we have not answered your question, please do send us an email at support@rankmyagent.com. If you need to reach any one of us, we are here for you and looking